Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Siti Hajar. My name is Anissa Zakia binti Kamarudin. Today I am going to do some sharing about EmDigital to promote digital entrepreneurship, the relation with open innovation by Brandes Espinosa, Rosolano Fernandez, and Garcia Tudela 2021. Okay, next one. Our main topics for today are what is digital entrepreneurship, phases and procedures in the design process of the EmDigital model, diagrams of the EmDigital model, and conclusion. Okay, what is digital entrepreneurship? There are two competences in today's education world that are entrepreneurial skills and digital competence. Okay, researchers noted that the digital entrepreneurship highlight a broad range of business model predestined for digital entrepreneurship such as products, distributions, and workplace. And any of these and more could take digital form in an entrepreneur venture. Okay, in this research, there are phases and procedures in the digital model. There are four phases. The phase one is documentary analysis, where documentary review and comparative analysis of the Entrecomp and Digicom models. Here there are individual analysis by 7 researchers. Next, phase two is focus group, where the first session is sharing and discussion of the individual work and agreements about filtering criteria. Second session is about analysis of the resulting model and agreement on style and about the indicators. Here there are 7 researchers of phase 1 take part in it. The next phase is expert judgment, where implementation of the Delphi method in 2 consecutive rounds. 8 researchers external to the project to take part in it. And the fourth phase is the focus group again, where a single sessions with 5 researchers within the project and 2 external researchers to complete the design of the model and its competence. So these are the phases and procedures in the design process of digital model. Next, this is the diagram of the digital model. It consists of 4 dimensions. Below the fan is the 4 dimensions, and above it is the subcompetence. Okay, we'll discuss about the dimensions and the subcompetence in the next slide. Alright, these are the 4 dimensions of the digital model, where the first one is identification of opportunities. It describes the initial process of selection and organization of the first lines of action based on certain criteria. Next one is action plan, where the phase of digital design and definition of the roles involved in the entrepreneurial initiative. For the third dimension is about initiative and collaboration, where participants of the agents involved in the digital undertaking of the original idea and favoring its progress. And last dimension is the management and safety, where continuous cycle of revision and formulation of proposals based on the results obtained throughout the progress of the initiative, as well as safety and problem solving guarantees. So all of this is the dimension of the digital model from Entrecomp and Digicom models. Next is the descriptions of competences and subcompetences of the digital model. So the first dimension is identification of the opportunities that I explained just now. So its subcompetence are search for and analysis of information, creativity and innovation, prospecting. Okay, for search or analysis and information is for Research and selection of ideas as a point of departure for the creation of an opportunity or entrepreneurial endeavor. Second, the creativity and innovation. Identification of potential innovative values which can be applied to the entrepreneurial initiative and concretion of creative ideas to tackle current challenges. And lastly, exploring the real opportunities of the process of development and implementation of ideas in the immediate future. Second is the action plan. The first one is success orientation. It means individual and collective efforts to transform the original idea into a reality in the best possible manner. Then capacity to engage and mobilize the work group and influence exerted upon it to set further actions. Then the leadership is promoting necessary initiative to optimize the entertainment of the objectives established. Okay, for planning and management of digital identity, clear and understandable definition of digital identity and the different digital sub-identities included in it that project any proposals of digital entrepreneurship. Okay, the next one is initiative and collaboration. It has about four subcompetence. The first one, initiative, it means carrying out of the process by which an individual finds the motivation and necessary support to start creating value. Next one is communication and collaboration, interaction and formal and informal discussion in open or private digital spaces on specific issues and related to the actions undertaken. The third one is creation of digital value, where we develop of the digital content related to the initiative for its further sharing with society or the community or the corresponding actors. Lastly is responsibility and commitment, assumption of obligation and personal ethical involvement like the use of copyright and licenses acquired throughout the process of inception and development of an idea which can generate value. Okay. Lastly, the dimension is management and safety. The first one is learning from experience where evaluation of the different actions implemented to optimize the process and enhance the accomplishment of the objectives. Intervention of mediation when solving technical communication, management or other type of problems. Appraisal of the degree of accomplishment of the object set and classification of stored information. Then for the techno-ethical approach, minimization the potential risk of that the design and or implementation of the proposal could entail an commitment to regular updating. Lastly, motivation and perseverance. It means like crafting an individualized and transferable sense of commitment to ensure the progress of the initiative. Alright, so next one I will share about the subcompetence of the EmDigital Model. There are about 12. The first one is subcompetence for the analysis, information, creativity and innovation, and prospecting. Alright, for this one is development of such as implementing information, organization and management mechanism, identification of entrepreneurship needs to opportunities within a virtual or based on technologies, face-to-face environment, assessment of limitations, opportunities and risks of potential entrepreneurship with technologies, then specification of most adequate digital content and tools to respond to the possibility found. Next one is specification of ideas and opportunities in a creative manner, exploration of the real possibilities for the development and implementation process of ideas within an immediate future team. Next one for the competence of subcompetence of successful orientation, leadership and planning management of the digital identity. These are the indicators That is enhancement of the participation of other professionals, providing the necessary support to the development of idea. Next, creative design a digital entrepreneurship plan and its updating according to the ideas provided by the work team. Estimate cost of proposal made, design inclusive and sustainable entrepreneurship proposals, creation of online communication spaces for the involved individuals to contribute and assess new ideas, mobilization of human resources to make an idea become a product, management of decisions and strategies of development offered by users to persuade other teammates and determine new actions, communicating new actions to teammates or users and training them on interest areas such as financial education and economy. Creation of digital identities according to their role to protect reputation and deal adequately with the data spread and disseminated online. Next one, assessment of protection possibilities and projection of the professional digital identities in the entrepreneurship proposals established. Then establishment of a net label both at a general and specific level addressed to the target population of the entrepreneur proposal. Okay, the next one is initiative, communication, and collaboration. Creation of digital value. This one, setup of process creating value, development and usage of digital channels and contents to enhance participants and collaboration. Next, management of different digital identities and the data provided by each of them to facilitate negotiation and effective communication process, collaboration and teamwork to provide and implement the idea through different technologies. Next, interaction between two or more people privately, publicly to discuss aspects related with the proposal through digital devices, then sharing the information and develop digital content with others, knowledge of the virtual behavior rules to cover personal needs and attain goals in the most effective possible fashion. Moreover, collection and management of materials and resources to create or update digital value in different formats, such as multimedia, text, data, and available for several electronic devices. Then the last one is interaction with others to create and integrate really elaborate digital content. So the next one is the responsibility and commitment, taking charge and committing with people, institutions involved in development plan, authorship, declaration of published information, and digital content and presentation of license each product has online. Application of an online behavior and interaction facilitating communication in favor of the attainment of social, cultural, or economic goals. The next one is learn from experience, problem solving, planning and organization, techno-ethical approach, and motivation perseverance. So the indicators are error proofing and improvement proposal using digital tools to find new opportunities, being to transform success and failure into a learning opportunity, control over frustration, improvement of digital entrepreneurship based on strategies to study its performance. An example would be the application of a key performance indicator. Identification and solution of any kind of problems, technical, communicative, related with management, involved in the action. So selection and usage of the most adequate resources to find solutions, implement them and assess them collaboratively. Programming, planning and development of instruction sequence to solve problems occurring before or during process, monitoring of compliance with the programmed updates within the estimated deadlines, management of data and information gathered, effective and quick action against unexpected events happening during the development and implementation process of an idea, pro-environmental commitment and reduction of the impact proposal might have on the environment. Furthermore, development and improvements for the implemented proposal to be always updated. Development of an online identity supported by ethical and responsible criteria. Attention to the basic safety aspects and guaranteed confidentiality of the apprenticeship proposals implemented. Attention to basic aspect of participants' privacy. Perseverance on deficiency identification and ability to set innovative and digital proposals to overcome them. And lastly, self trust and motivation to offer the most adequate technological response. Okay, conclusion, the objective are the indicators of the EmDigital model and promoting designs of training proposal in digital entrepreneurship for university students inside a practical perspective. So lastly, EmDigital is not aiming just to tackle the educational and work challenges, it also wants to tackle the social ones. With that, thank you.